I'ma just go ahead and get right into it because I guess my well no a bitch still gonna have a wonderful vacation. That's for sure. Literally. Listen, manifest. Listen, I'm gonna make this very clear. I hope it don't go over your head. Cause as I said, fake shit I don't like. I damn sure don't like hypocrites. So I'm not going to be one right now. Now, granted, you and I never had a personal problem with each other, and we never the fuck will. However, listen to me clearly, please. Listen to me. I did call you out your name. No, it was not necessary. You are allowed to be pissed off at me for that. You, in return, can call me whatever the fuck you like. I don't have to be a child of God, sweetheart. I called you out your name. It was fucked up, but it's already out there. You saw it. I said it. It's under my name because it was my comment. I said it. I called you out your name. It was unnecessary. If you choose to call me out of mine, that is absolutely fine with me. Because unlike you, I'm not a hypocrite and I want to make sure that I'm being more than fair. I want to make sure I'm being more than fair. You can call me whatever you see fit. Now I know what you're gonna say. More than likely, I'm gonna be all types of faggots and sissies. I know. You gonna tell me about how loose my booty is, like you do every other gay guy over here in this sector. I know. But unlike you, I won't be a hypocrite about it. I called you out of your name. That did not have to be done, and yes, it was very unnecessary. You are entitled to return the favor if you feel the need to. And that's just something that I'm just going to have to eat. Cause I started that with you. I did, and I didn't have to. Now, what is killing me is this whole I should have stayed mutual and I didn't have to pick a side. You didn't build your channel off of staying mutual, Miss Ma'am. You deep dived headfirst into somebody's business that had absolutely nothing to do with you. You, at one point in time, was just a subscriber and a mod. You could have stayed in that exact lane as well. You could have done that as well, but you didn't. And that's okay. That was your prerogative, and I'm entitled to mine. So that right there, I don't like. Don't tell me where I should be or need to be and what I should do when it comes to things like that. See, that's where that's what I tried to get through your skull last night about that hypocritical shit. Telling me I didn't have to get involved and I could have stayed neutral. If you would have done those things, you wouldn't have a channel either. Cause you dived head first into some other folks' business as well, and that's how your channel got where it is. Yes or no? Somebody tell me, am I lying or am I right? Yes or no? Am I right or am I right? Okay. Here's another thing. It appears that and this is something that I need you also to listen to me clearly about. I didn't pick a side. I never have. I didn't pick nobody's side. I ain't pick nobody's side. I need you to understand that. Y'all getting too happy with that word, somebody picking sides. I didn't. I didn't. I have a list of people on here that I genuinely don't like and they can't get me to do anything to motherfucking like them. I do. But this shit right here ain't that damn deep. And what I mean by that is Trees is her own motherfucking army. I didn't pick her side. Whatever problem you and Trees have with each other, that's on y'all. And I genuinely don't think Trees really have a problem with you. I think Trees would prefer you to mind your own business while she addresses her issues with Melanie, who is a grown 40-something-year-old woman that can hold her own. Okay? Just like I'm holding my own right now. Yes, I was in Tree's comment section, but no, she didn't know that that was going to come out of my mouth. And you are not going to treat me how you did Cat and Rich. You're not going to do that to me. I am a grown 31-year-old man. Faggot, sissy, whatever the fuck you want to call me. That's fine. Because I called you out your name today. I certainly did. That's fine. I didn't pick nobody's side, but I damn sure ain't on yours. Because that shit fake. Now I need you to listen to this last part clearly. When I got involved with this sector, because originally I was in the beef sector, I know how this shit works. So when I got involved with this sector, it was like signing a contract. I knew that my opinions would eventually offend somebody. And if I have ever spoken on you and said some shit that you don't like, babe, you are entitled to tell me how you feel. Because one thing I'm going to do when I say something about somebody, I'm definitely going to say their name. I'm going to put a name on it. I ain't with that old other shit beat around the bush and not say nobody's name, kind of like you, how you tried to do me. And I dig it, and that was very respectful of you. It was. You didn't want to put my name on it. I totally understand, and I'm not clout chasing off of you. Please don't get that confused, because I'm not a content creator. I just like to talk shit. That's literally why I upload videos the way I do and when I do it. When the spirit moves me, I just like to talk shit, babe. That's all. But it would be so unfair for me to just sit up here and talk shit and nobody talk back to me. So I mean, you entitled. If you want to pop your shit off at me, that's fine too. But I just need you to understand that my views and my opinions are of my own. So I was in that comment section. I need you to know that I said what I said. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. But in all fairness, I mean, you got an AI avatar wanting to beat your ass. You got hella people all over this app offering you their addresses, wanting you to pull up on them. I mean, you got bigger fish to fry now. I ain't never gonna do that shit with nobody. I'm not. I learned my lessons from the beef sector. Now them motherfuckers, when they say pull up, oh baby, they really mean it. They really mean it. Not only do they have addresses, but they gonna pull it up and they gonna make sure they film that shit and upload it for everybody to see. They really mean it. So I learned my lesson over there with them, honey. But you know, it is what it's gonna be. And yes, like now I could have left this alone and let it be what it was. I could have. But I'll repeat it again. I shit talker called manifest out of your name. I did, babe. And I was wrong. I didn't have to do that, but I did. And I clearly said it because I wanted to, so I'm not going to apologize for saying it. I'm just letting you know that unlike you, I am a fair, non-hypocritical person. If you would like to say anything back to me, you could, sweetheart. It's that simple. I called you and Melanie out your name. Now let me make this clear about Melanie. I called her Melvin. I did. I did. Let me make this clear. I ain't the only one that said this shit about her, but let me make this clear why I said it. I'm See, this is what I mean. See, I'm not on nobody's side. A lot of people calling this girl ugly, funny looking, saying her lips too big, she dressed like a grandmama, she got messed up wigs, all of that shit. I don't like the way you dress. You too young to dress like that. But if that's your style, that's your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking Melanie now. But the reason why I called you Melvin, I don't think you're ugly. Let me make that very clear. I don't call black women ugly. I don't do none of that. I don't go against my black queens. I don't think you're ugly. I call you Melvin. Other people call you Melvin because they think you're ugly or shit like that. I call you Melvin because you too motherfucking aggressive. That's my reason for calling you Melvin, Melanie. I actually think you have a beautiful name, Melanie. That's a beautiful name. It really is. I call you Melvin because you have DMX stuck in your throat. You are motherfucking aggressive. You scare niggas. Stop it. And you act a tad bit unhinged. You do. But that's okay. That's all right. I mean, it's not all right as in don't go get help and keep doing it. But I mean, it's all right because that's what makes you you. You are your own person. Everybody is their own person. And that's the whole point that I am trying to get across. Whatever the fuck you seen me say, yes, I said it. I will never, I'm not one of them people. I'm not going to sit up here and deny it. Now, if you ask me if I said something a while ago, like a couple of months ago, I'll be like, you know what? It's a possibility I could have. I don't remember. But if you ask me what I just said yesterday or a few hours ago or a couple of seconds ago, yes, I said it. It came out of my mouth. It sure did. I said it. It developed with a thought in my mind and then it exited out of my lips. I said it. Yes. And I thought it through first because literally you can't do something without thinking it through first. Literally, you can't. You literally cannot speak words without thinking them through first. Every damn sentence, literally. So I ain't saying that we got to go to war, but I'm just saying, unlike you, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm going to be fair. Yes, I called y'all out your name. Yes, you are entitled to say whatever you like about me. However, don't keep the train rolling. Don't do that. Because I ain't going to say no names, but I know some of y'all over there, y'all like to keep shit going and don't want to let it go. But the only reason I'm not just responding to you about that, I'm really responding to you because you told me to stay mutual and I could have minded my own business and not pick a side. Trees is a one woman army. She don't need nobody's help. She don't need nobody's help. She got her own shit. She got her side, okay? She don't need nobody's help. Okay? And as I said, literally, you didn't build your channel off of minding your own business and staying neutral out of other people's situations either. Manifest. So don't tell me what I need to be mutual about. I'm being mutual. I'm standing on my own. Even the people that subscribe to me, if you feel that I said something out of order about you or anybody else, that's what the comments are turned on for. Please speak your mind because I have no problem speaking mine. I'm not one of them motherfuckers that think I could say whatever the fuck I want and the motherfucker ain't supposed to respond to me like I run some shit or something. No, I'm not one of them. If I said anything that triggered you or pissed you off, please let me know. But if you come over here to talk to me about how my content should be or not be, I'm not going to pay attention to those comments and I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm not a content creator. I literally just talk shit. Because that's what I like to do. It feels good to me. It makes me tingle a little bit. It make my nipples sit up. I just like talking shit. So I'm telling you now, that right there about the videos I upload and the way I do them, if you don't like the way I do them, you're just going to have to unsubscribe because I'm not a content creator. I am not going to put all of this effort into some shit when I'm just on here to talk shit. But anything else I say or do, if that offends you, let me know. Because I'm not above being checked. I'm not one of those people that's just going to talk shit and then when somebody say something back to me, I'll be up there all shocked like, oh no, oh my. I'll be dragging the fuck out of AT too. I just absolutely don't like him. If he ever got to a point where he felt the need to address me, he certainly can. He has that right because I have a right to say what the fuck I want to say. And I am. I've been this way ever since I was 2 years old, and now at the age of 31, still ain't nobody popped me in my mouth. So, I mean, you know. So here I am being fair and neutral. Still. I'm being neutral. Still. So again, I called you out your name. I called Melanie out her name. It was unnecessary. Y'all ain't never did nothing to me personally. It was unnecessary. I didn't have to say it, but I did. So unlike you, I'm gonna be fair and tell you that you are entitled to say back whatever the fuck you feel like saying to me. You can. I'm not above it. I'm not above it. But don't just point me out like I'm some regular messy ass subscriber. Don't do that. Because there's some shit that your friend Rose T could have stayed neutral about, but she don't, and ain't nobody checking her, you know. It's some shit that you could have stayed neutral about, but that's not how you built your channel, being neutral. So, you know, that's that shit I don't like. If you a hypocrite, don't tell me what I need to do or should do when you ain't even in that boat with me. You ain't pedaling that boat with me, so don't do that. That's why I'm responding to you. I didn't appreciate that. Don't tell me where the fuck I need to stay, and you never minded your business either. You know? But that's it, you guys. Good chat. And regardless, my vacation is still going to happen. I done already booked that motherfucking flight. I'll be damned if I don't go for almost $100 motherfucking dollars. Be in the Caribbean for the weekend, fly right back. And is. But all right, y'all, take care.